So if you've been to our channel before, you'll know how much we love quads and ATVs. We've done several videos already on the Suzuki, on the Segway, and lots of other quad-orientated videos. But what we haven't featured yet are children's quad bikes, because children's quad bikes, well, they're just fun, they're exciting, and well, pretty much every child I've ever met wants one. And today we have... Max is here to do a video with us. He's been testing out the quad bike over the weekend. And what is it, Max?
1010.
It's a 1010 bike. We've never sold 1010 quads before. It's a new range for us. So we had to make sure we tried it and tested it to see if it is any good. And what's your thoughts so far?
It's really good.
Really good. That's exactly what we want to hear, but we'll see in a minute of how actually good it really is. And we're Hayes Machinery. This is our YouTube channel.
Please subscribe.
And welcome to another Hayes Machinery.
Let's talk about the specs of the bike.
So, Max, what is different about this bike compared to other children's quads on the market?
It's got a 4-stroke instead of 2-stroke.
It is. It's 4-stroke instead of 2-stroke. And what's the difference between 2-stroke and 4-stroke?
You don't have to mix the fuel and you get a much smoother ride.
Yeah, you don't have to mix the petrol on this one. It does have a sump of oil in the bottom like other 4-stroke engines on the market, and it is a lot smoother compared to 2-stroke. Same with motorbikes, 2-stroke versus 4-stroke. This 4-stroke's always a lot smoother to ride. Compared to the Suzuki you normally drive, what's different about this bike compared to the Suzuki?
Forwards and reverse.
Forwards and reverse, so yeah, so not many smaller quad bikes have the forward and reverse. Obviously this is the 110cc, so a lot bigger than some of like the small 50s and things. With being able to restrict that down, it gives you a lot more power, but then also with the aid of the forward and reverse, it makes a big difference, especially when you nearly drive into a hedge and you've got to come back again to be able to get out of that problem. On other bikes, we always have to grab hold of the bar and pull it back out the way. With the reverse, boom, boom, straight into reverse, and we're going backwards, which is really good. Other things you really like about the bike?
It's nice and safe because it's got a wider wheelbase.
It has, yeah. We noticed that the other day when we practiced on the weekend that it's a much wider wheelbase on these compared to other quads. So it's literally planted to the ground, which with any children's quad, you want to make sure it's not going to feel unsafe for them to ride. And really, really pleased with that. So is it pull start or electric start?
It's an electric start.
Yeah, on the button, electric start, nice and easy to use, really, really simple. What else do you like about the bike? What else is really, really good on it?
All-round disc brakes.
It is. It's disc brakes, individual on the front corner and one on the back. They are extremely sharp. They're really, really good brakes, which is nice, because there's one thing you want to be able to do when riding a quad is stop. So that's very, very important. The most important thing before we go out and ride, because are you looking forward to going riding?
Yeah.
Looking forward to going and having a go. The safety features of it. Yes, he's in his full overall motocross suit. He's got his gloves on, he's got his helmet, got his goggles, and also the bike has the safety feature of the safety stop. So that's a little toggle here, which you can tie to your wrists once the children are happier to use it themselves, but you can also put that on a long cord. So when you're running alongside them to start with while they're getting used to how to ride it, any problems, you can pull the cord and the bike will stop completely dead. That is exactly what you need, especially when learning to ride. You've been pleased, haven't you? Should we go and prove how good it is?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's go for it. So with these, you can just trot along the side, because you can wind them right down on the throttle, so the children can only go really nice and slow. And just I'm here, obviously just jogging along. It's not exactly my favourite sport in the world, but there we go. And you make sure they're safe, that they're happy with what they're doing, and they're not going to press the throttle too hard and suddenly zoom off into a hedge. That's the last thing you want. So as they get older, or get more used to the bike, you have to start running a bit faster to make sure they're happy. Who signed up for this?
You!
And then once they get really confident, hopefully not overconfident, you can let them go a little bit faster, and off they go. It's a really nice bike when it comes to the sound as well. It's not stupidly loud. It's a nice sound to be able to listen to. The bike sits really nicely. Max has been riding quad bikes for 5 years, so he's quite experienced for a young lad. It's a case that doesn't really matter what age they are when it comes to sort of, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sort of age. This quad bike's perfect for up to teenagers. I'm not going to lie, I've had a go and it carries me absolutely fine, and I'm, 14.5 stone. It's really easy to ride. It's really easy to go from forwards to reverse. It's simply made. It's not too much technical detail on it. There's very little electrics. There we go, it's got LED lights on the quad. And as they get more confident, they'll start to speed up. I trust Max's ability, so quite happy for to do it. But you can still run alongside them until your little legs can carry you. And this bike's still restricted at the moment, but you can restrict it down further. You can literally turn it down to nothing, so it just creeps along. Whereas this one is now opened up to about half throttle, so it's got about half the capability on it. So this quad bike is available to view and buy on our website, as well as many others. Suzuki's, TGBs, Segways, and other children's quads as well. So check it out. hayesmachinery.co.uk. So how was driving around the garden, Max? Enjoy that?
It was a bit boring.
It was boring?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a bit boring. So should we do something a bit more fun?
Yeah.
Have a go around the track?
Yeah.
Our new little track we've done out here in the goats paddock. I know everyone will be very excited to see the goats. We are going to send this beautiful little 110cc quad around the track with young little Max here. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Do you want to have some fun first?
Yeah.
Do some donuts?
Yeah.
Do some jumps?
Yeah.
And then we'll put you around the track?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let him do that bit because he's really good. Let's go for it. Right, so normally we would do this in our main test track with Randy Racer at the handlebars of the other quad bike videos we've done. Yes, we put the Suzuki 500 King quad around, we put the Segway Snarler around, but now it's Max's go to do it on the little 1010 RXR 110. I'll get that right one day. Anyway, the 3, 2, 1 go. Max will set off around the track. He's got 2 laps to do, but it's a lap and a half each time because he's going to go round the full loop first, and then back around here, over the jump, back around to here, and then do it all over again. We're aiming for under a minute, Max, aren't we? But it is very wet out here. You can see it's raining. We're getting wet. We don't want to be stood out here, but he wants to be driving. Good luck, Maxie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, go! And he takes it off down to the bottom corner. It's wet. Is he going to be able to take it? He's doing well, coming back up going up the slope. As he comes up through, up onto the first road, and got a hairpin there, coming back round. He holds it well. Mud flying everywhere, coming back round this corner here. Hope he doesn't slide into the fence. And he's down, coming up towards the jump now. So it's his favourite bit, coming up over the jump, and he's over. Look at that, he got plenty of air off that jump. Back onto the hairpin, coming round for the end of the first lap, and is coming up for just over 30 seconds. So can he do it in under a minute for getting around to the second lap? He should be able to. You come down to the bottom corner, he's going to come back up and facing uphill, and he's coming up uphill to come back to the final corner onto the second lap. And he's coming up through, coming along, right. He's got one left to do, come back round, he's flecking mud everywhere and along the bottom. Up there towards the jump, is he going to get air again this time? Yes, he is, look at that, absolute diamond. Round the hairpin, and he back round through the mud flying everywhere, just how we like it. And stop! Oh! For a wet lap, that is very, very good. You've done it in 1 minute 1. So 1 minute 1 second. I think if it was a little bit drier, you would have done it. High five, dude. 1 down low, or 1 up high. I think that's a win. Hang on, we haven't given away a prize yet either, have we?
Oh yeah.
We need to give away a prize for our, obviously, subscriber giveaway, as we like to call it. Ready? Should we go and get dried off?
Yep.
You look quite muddy. Enjoy that?
Yeah.
Cool, let's go. So it's now time for our
Subscriber giveaway.
Yes, every single video that we do, we give away a prize to one of our lucky subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel. It's completely free, it doesn't cost you anything. All you do is click a button and watch our videos to see if you've won a prize. To be fair, this one, people might think is a bit fixed, but it's not. We've got a lucky wheel of fortune and all of our prize winners are selected at random. Today's winner is Mix Mowers the Mower Man. I don't really feel right giving Mick a prize. He'll probably think different, I'm sure. But today, we are going to give his prize to
His son,
Riley. And Riley, congratulations, you have won a
toy chainsaw.
What type of toy chainsaw?
A Husqvarna 550.
Yeah. Well done, Riley. You've won a Husqvarna 550 chainsaw. Well done. We'll be sending this to you very, very soon. So there we are. We have put this beautiful little quad bike around our new mini test track and around the garden. Did you enjoy yourself, Max?
Yeah.
What was the best bit?
Going around the track.
Going around the track? And the jumps?
Yeah.
And the donuts? You look like you had a lot of fun out there. And
yeah, I did.
It is pretty cool. It's a really nice bike. I think the nicest thing we can round up with this bike is that it's not huge, it's not a really big bike. It's 110cc, but you can turn it right down, so you can restrict it. So it's good for beginners, but also, as you can see, you can have a lot of fun on it as well. And to be quite honest, that bike will carry me. And I'm, what, 14.5 stone-ish? And I wouldn't recommend using it all the time, but it's got a lot of power in that bike. You know, I was really surprised of how well it does go. You know, we're pleased. We've got them in the shop here for sale. We've got them on our website for sale, although it's only local sales for these. You know, get in contact if you want one. If you want any advice on any other quad bikes, then we're here to help. Max has proved a point that it's pretty cool. So we're Hayes Machinery. This is our YouTube channel.
Please subscribe.
Let's subscribe. High five. Boom. Fist bump. Boom. Punch. See you next time.